there, I'm Amy Connell. Welcome to Graced Health, the podcast for women who want simple and grace-filled ways to take care of themselves and enjoy a little chocolate in the process. I'm a certified personal trainer and nutrition coach who wants you to know your eating, movement, and body don't have to be perfect. You just need to be able to do what you're called to do. Okay, today's Ask the Trainer episode, which is where I answer questions you may have in a short amount of time, is what are some stress-free ways I can move in less than 20 minutes? Now, this is intended to be a complement to Tuesday's episode, or the last episode that we had, which was 5 non-weight reasons to keep moving during the holidays. So in there, I talked about managing your stress. And what I want to do is give you some applicable ways of managing your stress in a very short amount of time, because I recognize that we all don't have the same amount of time right now that we might have a month or two ago. So the first one that I want to recommend, and these are just 3 of them, there's obviously more, but the first one I want to recommend is mobility. Now, if you listen to Tuesday's episode, that will not be a surprise to you. You know, I'm a huge mobility fan. I included a full 30-minute workout as a supplement to the book. But guess what? You know what you can do? You don't have to do all 30 minutes. You could just get on and do the 20 minutes of the 30 minutes. Or I have a 5-minute warm up and a 5-minute cool down. Do the warm up and then do the cool down. And then that's less than 20 minutes. But mobility is a lower stress movement that allows us to breathe, that allows us or invites us to tuning in to how our body is feeling. And sometimes we just need to be aware of that tweak. We need to be aware of our tight chest or maybe our sore hip. And that is what we need to connect those dots and for our body to start kind of healing itself. So in the vein of experimentation, which I also talked about in the previous episode, give mobility a shot. I'm telling you, I've never used this on any client and that they've said, I didn't like that. So I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, and I'll give you your money back on what you paid to listen to this podcast if you try mobility and you don't like it. And I also know you didn't pay anything to listen to it. But if I could give you your money back, I would, because I'm such a believer in it. Another stress-free way to move in 20 minutes or less is walking. Put a leash on that dog, get outside if you can, go walk. You have probably heard me say, and might be tired of me saying, but 20 minutes of moderate exercise is really great for your mental health. It can reduce your stress. It releases those endorphins, and walking is a fantastic way to get all of that going and moving, and it can get you the fresh air. Preferably get outside. I'm more of an outside girl than a treadmill girl, but even if it's on the treadmill, that's okay. Just get moving, get your heart pumping, and that will not only be good for your body, but walking doesn't take a lot of thought. It doesn't take a lot of planning. And sometimes that's just what we need to take off our plate. We make a lot of decisions in the day, and just knowing that, okay, you know what? I'm going to strap up or lace up my Brooks or my Asics or Hokas or whatever it is that you wear, and I'm not going to think about it, and I'm just going to go. So that's a really great way to lower your stress level, and it's intended to be low stress and just getting out there and doing something. Finally, if you want to amp it up just a little bit, you can do a very simple strength-based workout. Now, if you're thinking, okay, but what's a simple strength workout? Good news. I'm going to tell you right now. This is what I want you to do. I want you to get a timer. I like the app Interval Timer, but you can even just set a timer on your phone or watch your stopwatch. And I'm going to give you 4 body weight based exercises. Do each exercise for 40 seconds. And then take between 20 and 30 seconds off, depending on what your fitness level is. Then you can either do these 4 exercises, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 times in a row, or you can do them as a bunch 3 times. So let me tell you the exercises, then I'll explain that a little more. Push-ups. We all know what push-ups are. Again, I have in my book, in the QR code, there's a video that gives you a million different ways of actually performing push-ups. So that way it meets your body where it is. Do some push-ups, then do some squats. Also in the resource guide, then do some elbow planks. Again, on the online library. I won't go through all of those since this is supposed to be a quick ask the trainer, but I will say, make sure you are keeping your shoulder blades back and down and your elbows right below your shoulders. Don't let those shoulders creep back so that they are behind your elbows or in front of your elbows. I want them right before. There's a whole list of things that you can do as well to make sure that you have good form. So make sure that you are watching that video in the free online resource library from the book. And then finally, some rows. You can do 2 hands. You can do a bent over row. You can do a pull up type. I'm just trying to get that pull in you. So that's a push. That's a squat. That is a core and a pull. Now, what you can do is do push-ups, squats, planks, rows, and then do that 3 times in a row. Or you can do push-ups, wait your 20 to 30 seconds, push-ups again, wait your 20 to 30 seconds, push-ups again, wait your 20 to 30 seconds, and then go on to squats. I recommend that if you are used to moving and you're just needing to do something that's going to be more challenging, not crazy challenging, but it will be more challenge. So meet your body where it is and do what you can do. But if you do that, that is 12 minutes of a workout. And then of course we want to make sure that we warm up and cool down. And then guess what? You are done in 20 minutes or less. And I've just given you a free, easy workout to do. You can do it wherever you are and it will work your full body. So there you go. 3 stress-free ways to move in 20 minutes or less. Keep moving this holiday season. And by the way, if this is your first time listening to this show, you can grab your copy of my book, Your Worthy Body, Find Freedom and Health by Breaking All the Rules at Amazon, or the link is in the show notes. Whichever way you want to get there, you can get there. Okay, that is all for today. Go out there and have a great day.